Hey, what's going on everyone? Appreciate y'all coming here and checking out this video. So Fallout 76 just got a massive update. This is one of the biggest updates the game has gotten in a while. In this video, I'm going to be going over quite a bit of information that Bethesda just shared within the Inside of the Vault with you guys over this new update that just happened today. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. I would love to know your guys' thoughts about this update as well. Feel free to talk about it in the comments. So yeah, as you can see, Bethesda shared this Inside the Vault article today over the patch notes with the pit update. As you see, the first paragraph states, our latest update for Fallout 76 launches today, and it brings the expedition system to Fallout 76, which will take you beyond Appalachia's borders for the very first time as you embark on missions to the pit. It also introduces Fallout 76 Season 10 and a slate of new rank up rewards, as well as a new wave of gameplay improvements and bug fixes. Which, in case you don't know about these new expeditions within the update, they are basically like Daily Ops 2.0. They are like larger scale daily operations. There's more missions and you're traveling to a whole new location to take on these repeatable missions. You'll see what I'm talking about further in this. So if you're a fan of doing daily ops, then you're going to absolutely love what Bethesda has added within this update. So yeah, anyways, here are the update highlights, which I'll be getting more into detail about all of these highlights further in this video. But as you can see, the first highlight is about Responders Reborn. It states, head to the White Spring Refuge inside the White Spring Resort to meet a new generation of responders. They are working hard to lend aid to all who are in need, both at home in Appalachia and in distant settlements, using their vertibird. Next highlight here is Charge Up and Take Flight. As you can see, it states, even the responders could use a helping hand. Complete new daily quests at the White Spring Refuge to earn their trust and to charge up the vertibird's ultrasight battery. Next highlight here is head into the pit. Fire up the vertibird and use it to lead expeditions to the pit, where you can take on our first two missions, Union Dues and From Ashes to Fire. Lend your firepower to the industrious Union who have been embroiled in a battle against the treacherous fanatic raiders. Next highlight here is earn stamps and claim rewards. Complete missions in the pit to earn legendary weapons and armor, legendary modules, in-game currencies, and more. You also receive stamps based on your performance, which you can use to buy specific rewards in the White Spring Refuge. And the last highlight here is over the new season scoreboard, the City of Steel. There will be loads of goodies in that. As you can see, it states earn score to rank up and claim a host of new rewards, including the Auto Axe and Union Power Armor on the Fallout 76 Season 10 scoreboard. Red Rocket Across America presents the City of Steel. Alright, so yeah, that's the highlights of this update. Pretty interesting. Anyways, now let's go ahead and get into the update sizes. Oh my gosh, they are absolutely massive. As you see, on PC Steam, it's going to be a 23.5 gigabyte download. PC within the Microsoft Store, it's going to be a 73.5 gigabyte download. On PlayStation, it's going to be a whopping 77.1 gigabyte download. And on Xbox, it's going to be an 80.8 gigabyte download. So yeah, definitely a massive size update that we're getting here, which is, you know, always nice to see for this game. Love it when Fallout 76 gets some love. But anyways, further in this article, Bethesda gets into the expeditions in the pit. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this. As you can see, it states within this, we are introducing the expedition system, which will take you and up to 3 other teammates beyond the reaches of Appalachia for the first time in order to complete challenging and repeatable missions. While anyone can participate in an expedition, we currently recommend reaching level 50 and higher for the best experience. So yeah, this is basically going to be like the daily ops, except on a larger scale and at a new location. So if you enjoy daily ops, you're definitely going to enjoy the expeditions in this game, this whole new system they're adding. But yeah, anyways, getting more into this, the responders are back. With more and more people returning to Appalachia, some have discovered the responders of days past and decided to take up their mantle and mission to provide aid to anyone in need. This new generation of responders have set up a base of operations inside the White Spring Resort and named it the White Spring Refuge. Recently, the responders have managed to find and restore a vertibird. With your help, they are hoping to use it to expand their efforts to distant settlements across the wasteland. Visit the White Spring Refuge to start the Responders Reborn quest, which will introduce you to many of the noble souls who make up the new responders. Along the way, you will learn about the responders' goals, earn their trust, and gain access to lead expeditions using their vertibird. So yeah, pretty interesting. I wonder where else we're going to fly to in the future within these expeditions. But yeah, anyway, some more information over this. As you see, it states, charge up and take flight. To kick off an expedition, you will need to make the vertibird flight ready by charging its ultrasight battery cell, Ultracell. Unfortunately, Ultra Cell Charge is in short supply, and the responders keep theirs tightly rationed. After completing the Responders Reborn quest, you can visit the White Spring Refuge every day to automatically start 3 different Refuge daily quests. In exchange for your help, the responders will grant you 25% Ultra Cell Charge for completing certain Refuge daily quests. Complete all 3 of your quests for today and you will earn enough to charge the Vertibird's battery up to 100%, which will enable you to lead an expedition. You can hold a maximum of 100% Ultra Cell Charge at any given time, and all of it will be consumed when you start a new expedition. Visit the Collections tab in the Pip-Boy to view how much Ultra Cell Charge you have at any given time. Please note, you can currently complete Refuge dailies and lead an expedition once per day. However, you can join expeditions led by others as often as you would like. We've added an expeditions team to the public teams list, which provides bonus experience for completing expeditions and will help you find teammates more easily. Anyways, getting into more information about this, as you can see up next here, we have Embark on missions to the pit. A recent arrival to the White Spring Refuge alerted the responders to the dire situation in a city known as the Pit. There, members of the Union are under siege by a vicious band of fanatic raiders, who are working to expand their territory by any means necessary. Our first 2 missions, Union Dues and From Ashes to Fire, will take you deep into the heart of the conflict in the Pit to bolster the Union's efforts, save their people from the raiders' cruelty, and sabotage the fanatics' plans at every turn. For Union Dues, fanatic raiders have overtaken the Foundry, a steel mill that the Union had been using as a stronghold and home base. As you touch down in the Pit, you will rendezvous with Hex, a leader of one of the Union local chapters. Hex will share details with you about how to sabotage the fanatics' operations so the Union can take steps toward reclaiming the Foundry. Within the From Ashes to Fire mission, you'll have to get in contact with the Nilo, who will send you on a rescue mission to Sanctum. There, ruthless fanatics have imprisoned and enslaved many members of the Union. Prepare an escape path for captive Union members, free as many of them as you can, and then raise mayhem with Sanctum to hit the fanatics where it hurts. Once you fully charge the Vertibird's battery, open the map, select the expeditions icon, and move left or right to choose which mission you like to start. As you play through a mission, you will receive 3 randomized objectives, which will help keep your experiences feeling fresh from one playthrough to the next. In addition, you will receive optional objectives that you can complete along the way. The more optional objectives you and your teammates complete, the better your rewards will be at the end of the mission. Don't worry if you need to step away from the game in the middle of a mission because the objectives are checkpoint. Even if you close the game, you'll be able to pick up where you left off the next time you log in. Oh, that's good to know. Anyways, next up here, lastly, about the Pit expeditions, will be about the rewards. It states every time you finish a mission, you will earn up to 5 legendary items based on how many primary and optional objectives you and your team completed. You will also receive 1 legendary module with a chance to earn a second, some legendary scripts or treasury notes, loot, and experience. Once per week, you will earn a random item from the pool of rare expeditions themed rewards by completing all optional objectives during a mission. So yeah, it's important to complete the optional ones. States here, please note, due to an issue discovered just before patch day, the weekly rare reward will not be available initially following today's maintenance. We plan to hotfix this issue as soon as possible. We currently expect to hotfix on Thursday, September 15th, so that players can still earn their rare reward for this week. All other mission rewards like currencies, legendary items, and modules can still be earned today as normal. Rare rewards can include mods for the Auto Axe and Union Power Armor, new outfits, pit-themed furnishings for your camp, and more. It also states you will not earn duplicate items from the Rare Expeditions reward pool. Once you have learned the plan for one of these rewards, it can no longer drop as your weekly reward for completing a mission. The weekly Rare Expedition reward timer will reset for all players at 12 p.m. Eastern every Tuesday. With the arrival of expeditions, we're also introducing a new in-game currency called stamps. All expeditions participants will earn stamps every time they complete a mission, and completing optional objectives will increase the number of stamps they receive. The expedition leader will earn a few extra stamps due to the effort required to complete Refuge Daily Quest and charge up the Vertibird's battery. Bring your stamps to Giuseppe, a new vendor inside the White Spring Refuge, to exchange them for specific rare expedition rewards that you'd like to add to your collection. So yeah, that is the information Bethesda provided about the expeditions that are coming. Quite a lot of information there about that. I would love to know your guys' thoughts about this. But yeah, anyways, further in this article, it goes over the new Season 10 scoreboard. I'm not going to get too much into detail about this. I will say, though, it is important to do the Season 10 scoreboard because the Auto Axe and Union Power Armor will be in it to unlock, which is a new power armor and weapon we're getting within this update. The Auto Axe isn't too far in the scoreboard to unlock, too, which is nice. Now, lastly, in this video, I'm going to get into the additional design changes and improvements they had within this update. As you can see, for Appalachia, they updated the fast travel for certain points of interest like the White Spring Resort, the Rusty Pick, the Crater, Foundation, or Fort Atlas. Players can now decide whether to fast travel directly inside that location or to its exterior. So that'll help people save time on loading screens. I know I'll definitely appreciate this. Additionally, a new White Spring North entrance fast travel point has been added to the White Spring Resort. Players can discover it on foot and then use it to travel directly inside the White Spring Mall, which is once again nice. It helps save players time. But yeah, as you can see, they also made an update with the Purveyor. Players can now purchase up to 100 legendary modules and up to 500 Vault Steel at once from the Purveyor. Also, there's a huge update with the White Spring Resort. It looks completely different on the inside now since this update. And also, there will be a legendary exchange machine inside of there, as well as a gold press machine. It'll be available inside of Artisan's Corner in the White Spring Mall. Also, they updated items, specifically the automatic melee weapons. Legendary versions of the auto melee weapons like the chainsaw, ripper, drill, etc. can now be crafted at weapons workbenches, and they can drop as legendary loots from events, quests, and legendary enemies. Gotta say, that's pretty sweet that we're going to be able to get a legendary chainsaw now. That is interesting. I wonder if it could actually be put to good use. But anyways, they also made an update with starting gear. With today's update, they have included some adjustments to the starting experience for dwellers who are taking their first steps out of Vault 76. The following changes should help players feel more prepared as they begin their journeys in Appalachia. As you can see, new dwellers, if you just start this game as they exist, Vault 76, you'll get one 10mm pistol with 200 plus 10mm ammo, one combat knife, one light leather torso armor, one small backpack. Keep in mind, though, players will still need to find and learn the plan in order to craft a small backpack, but you'll be able to start with one. And also, you're going to be able to start out with a variety of consumables, including stim packs, antibiotics, food and water, a Vault Tech supply package, and scrap and repair kits, so plenty. In addition, they will now receive the Vault Fed buff, which will prevent hunger and thirst from increasing for 2 hours. And finally, the resistance and damage for many creatures in the level 1 through 15 range have been reduced, which should help smooth out early combat. So all in all, if you're starting out as a new player, you're going to get plenty of starter items to help you within your journey in the beginning. But yeah, also they have done a lot of bug fixes. Lots of bug fixes in this update. Seeing these are so awesome. It goes to show they are still putting in a lot of work with trying to upgrade this game. They have squashed many bugs, which is great to see. The game has definitely improved a lot since the beginning. I gotta give Bethesda credit on that. But yeah, I guess that's wrapping up this video. Hope you all found this enjoyable. I'm out of here though. As always, thanks for taking the time, watching and listening. Until next time, peace.